Hi everyone. So happy Equinox, everyone. And yeah, hope you enjoy. I mean, it's very sunny here, but I hope you're enjoying the weather wherever you are. And yeah, so just in case you don't know, my name's Jabeen. I'm a channel of Archangel Raphael. And in this live stream, I'll be giving messages for the week ahead. Um, and also Raphael will be talking about the energies at the moment, and just giving any appropriate messages for the people listening and the people who'll be listening afterwards. So yeah, I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that there are many messages I have. However, what I would like to share with you is that there is such a thing as needing to be very grounded in yourselves as you hear messages that are coming from a higher source. And the reason behind this is that there is a lot of emotional turbulence that can automatically be transmuted as you stay grounded in your earthly selves. I want you to know that the messages I have today are here to help you to clear more turbulence from within so that you can be grounded in a higher part of yourselves on earth and experience more of what you are attuning to in spirit from the oneness. What I will say is that on the earth plane, there is no such thing as making a mistake. There is such a thing as being misled by energies, believing things which are not true, being misled by people, manipulated, being made to believe that certain things are right for you when they are not. Being manipulated in this way is very common on the earth. There are many people on the earth plane who want something from others. Perhaps they want to make money. They want to sell their services. They want to create their own sort of business or their own initiative on earth. And it is in their interests to make other people believe that they are wanting or needing what they have to offer. What I will say about these kind of earth-based services that are offered is that they are misleading by the very nature of them being on the earth and trying to create something. There is going to be an element of misleading people at times into believing they need something that they don't. And the reason I'm speaking on this subject is because many of you here who are listening to this have been misled. You have bought things you don't need. You have done things that haven't really helped you at all. You have even believed in certain lies until you realize they are not true. The problem with these sort of misleading energies is that they create doubt in you and a sense of emotional fatigue that then means when the right thing comes along, you don't always recognize it. And the reason I'm speaking about this is because I want you to all know that you are all recovering from this, from being misled by others, living on the earth and then being offered things you don't need, being continuously harassed by different types of offers through the media, through simply walking down the street and seeing advertising, or even over the internet, things being pushed upon you in different ways. I want you to know that when you have a lot of these kinds of experiences in your emotional body, you feel fatigued when someone offers you something, even if you really need it. It creates a sense inside that perhaps you are being offered something conditionally, that there you have to, in some way or another, pay for it. And of course, this is the case often. But what I'm really speaking about is paying for things in ways you did not expect. So, getting involved with things that don't serve you, buying one product, and then you feel that you have to keep buying in order to keep something going for the other person. So, buying something one time but then feeling obliged to buy it another time. These kind of things, or marketing tricks where you want to buy one thing, but you have to buy a few in order to have that one thing. What I'm really trying to say is that because of all these experiences, you will have to get past a lot of times to be able to then go forwards and embrace all of life again. Life is changing. These things no longer work. People are seeing through them. Something has changed already and will change even more on Earth. Life is becoming more about being authentically true to who you are and letting this automatically sell itself to others where and when appropriate. What I'm trying to say is that you need to all catch up with the times and keep letting go of the past. Let go of what you have lived through and know that it has affected you, even if you don't realize it. And as you clear this energy, new energy will come in to embrace you, which will be a lot clearer and lighter and purer, which will be agendaless, which will be about people showing you what they can offer, but they are going to be in a state of only wanting the right people to come forwards and take what they offer instead of trying to sell it to everyone. Life is really changing, and because of this, it is important to let go and also embrace the new, embrace what is coming through from people. There has been a lot of cynicism, even about healing and spirituality. But I would like you to know that many light workers are currently on the planet with amazing skills, things you have not seen before. People who have such highly developed skills, who have been born into the new age to share them, that you will be amazed what you discover, what you see. So I want you to know that nowadays it will be more like this, that if someone is offering something and saying something about themselves, it is more likely to be true than not, because amazing things are possible nowadays. The people are here and the energies support it. I want all of you to know that as you let go and open to the new, your lives will expand exponentially. You will discover new things. You will grow much faster as a result of what you discover. You will be moved to new heights of awareness and being. And what I'm also trying to say is remember that when you are in this kind of energy, you are able to introduce other people to the same amazing experiences that you are having. You are able to open doors for others. And as you keep opening more and more to everything that is able to come through people, whatever it happens to be, you are able to, in this way, expand your energy more and more and become a being of greater service to humanity. What I'm also trying to say is this new age is not only about being in your own light, flowing with it and creating, but I see that more and more people will be about helping other people as well, be more in the limelight, so to speak. many light workers will be guided to support others so that their gifts are able to be shared with many others. And I'm speaking on this subject because I want you to know that this is really what is going to help everybody in the long run. It is going to help the evolution of mankind. And I want you to know one more thing about this, and that is, as you do this more and more, you may even find that as a result, you start to feel that you are able to do the things which you have been taught by others, that you have experienced from others. Because as you attune to someone else's light, receive from it, and grow through it, you automatically start to develop a similar gift yourself, because that energy is so deeply attuned to by you. So, whatever you are interested in, if you would like to learn more quickly, then sharing it with others is one of the quickest ways, as well as in one way or another benefiting from it yourself, because it puts you more in that energy field. It means that you are receiving more from it. And as you keep the circuit going more and more, you are able to really feel the benefits more deeply in the cells of your body. What I want you to know about life in general is that it favours this. It favours people who give and receive and do it in harmony. So they are receiving and then giving, and giving in a way which is unconditional, which comes from the heart. And as these circuits get stronger and stronger in you, it becomes an automatic response you have. And through this, you keep growing, you keep expanding. I have one more thing to say about this. I want you to know that those of you who are like this naturally will flourish in this new age. But there are some people who need to develop this more because they have been living in the old world where it is about competition, it is about divide and rule, it is about making themselves or what they are into better than what others are doing or what they do. And in this way, it has not been so much about encouraging others. It has been much more about self promotion. And through this, it has created something in them that is not naturally inclined to share other people's work and offerings. I am speaking a lot about this subject because there is something new that is trying to come in on a more grounded level on earth. It is an energy that is very much about sharing, about helping other people grow faster by sharing the right information. It is an energy that is about expansion, growth on a rapid level. It is also an energy of inclusion, so people who have been left out of the world in whatever way can come back in and be fully a part of it. I want all of you to know that you are going to have a part to play in this. You will be given a role by the Creator, and you will feel what that role is at the right time. I do see that some of you here may end up actually setting something up formally on earth to do this in your own way. But remember this, that whatever you are guided to do will really play a big part in life, because all of you here are leaders in one way or another. I have more messages to give. I want you to know that there is tremendous energy at the moment about going inwards. A lot of people are interested in this, but not many people know how to do it easily. People are often struggling to engage with deeper parts of themselves, and that is because there is so much light on earth that when you go inwards, you feel a lot of chaos, confusion, distress, a torment even, because there is so much that is trying to clear through you. What I will say to those of you who struggle to go within is to remember that going within does not have to be a lengthy process. It can be a process of identifying themes. I often speak of this, but what I mean is to feel what is going on and give it a name, get a sense of what the common thread is between the things that you feel disturbed about in any one moment, and then ask the universe for this to be cleared and see what happens. Call me in. I am Raphael and my angels, and ask the universe for this to be cleansed through you, and then see what happens, what you are guided to do. It may be that asking is enough, but you may feel to move your body, to shake your body, to do some movement and sound together, or even just lie down and let yourself be cleared automatically by the light of oneness, the angels who are a part of this, who will come in and do the work. What I will say about this kind of work is that it is simple. It doesn't mean that you have to get over involved in your processes. You can notice them, identify what is going on, and ask for it to clear fully in all directions of space and time. And through this, you will feel lighter afterwards, which will actually make going inwards far easier. And then, as you go inwards, as you notice another theme, ask for that to clear. Perhaps you can work on a certain number of themes a day and then leave it at that. But what I will say is making some commitment to go inwards regularly will take you far in this lifetime, because it is all about this at the moment. The more you go within, the more you will grow on the outside. I have more messages to give you, and that is the light in the world is getting stronger. The time is getting nearer where bigger changes will happen. But don't be in a hurry. Let things happen in their own time. For those of you who have been wanting to move for a long time, don't try to force it to happen. Let yourselves be worked on by the light, and be open to opportunities that feel good. But don't push, because pushing doesn't work in this new age. I have more messages to give. I want you to know that this equinox time is all about the inner journey and the outer journeys coming together in oneness. It is about a connection finally being made. And through this, you will notice that what is ready to come to life will, and what is not will show up to you quite starkly, and you will have to work with it. I want you to know that things which are not ready can be made ready rather fast. So there is not such a thing as needing to feel that things will take a long time just because there are still problems in that area. Things can resolve rather fast. And what I would like you to do is notice what doesn't feel right, rather than get over involved and over analytical and start believing that this is something very serious. I also would like you to know that there is a lot of energy that is rising up in all of you around being more independent generally in your lives, where you want to really be in your own energy more and be more authentic and true to yourselves. And those of you who feel that you are not able to do this easily, remember that one thing you can always do is go out to a place in nature and be with yourselves there and ask that you are put into full harmony with the energies of the earth, with the natural energies. And that will automatically remove any toxic energy that is around you from other people. You can ask that all cords, all psychic hooks, all negativity from others are cleared by the earth herself. And what I will say about earth energies is that they are so healing that they are able to fully restore a grounded connection to the earth in a really positive way, so that you have no negativity left about your connection to the earth plane. I would like to mention one thing though about this, that the earth does also carry imprints from the past. And some of you here may notice that when you go to certain places, you feel a negative energy coming off from the earth. So, what I would like you to know is that it is good to visit places that are highly charged with energy, to renew yourselves, to discharge negativity. And also, you can ask that places that carry negative imprints are cleansed, transmuted. You can say a prayer for those places. And you can also ask that any negative imprints that are buried in the earth from your former lives, or any negative energies buried in the earth affecting you, are transmuted. Because occasionally there can be negative curses in the earth itself that have been placed there to make your life more difficult, perhaps from ancient times. But you can ask that anything negative that has been placed in the earth that is harming you is cleared. Any past lives or anything from this life that you experienced on the earth, where there are imprints remaining on the earth, are fully cleansed from the earth and within you. Doing this will give you a much more positive experience on the earth plane. And doing this from a sacred site is extremely powerful. I have one more message to give you, and that is there is a lot of clarity you will all receive in the near future about your new lives. Right now, you are still all in a bit of a fog. No one has the right vision on all levels about their lives ahead. And it is because you are still clearing old energies. You are not fully there yet, and you are not fully embracing all the goodness that life has to give you. It is a process of first letting go and then receiving new energies from the earth plane. And this then helps you to be clearer about the vision of your life ahead. And your life ahead for all of you will be much more about being in community with each other. It will be much more about oneness, compassion. It will be about depth, and it will be about living in a way that is very much in harmony with the natural world. But what I will say is within this, you each have your individual nuances. You will have your own expression of this. And for some of you, it will be literally living in community. And for others, it will be more about simply feeling more part of life. and being part of a larger community in the area you live in. But what I will say is, as you go forwards, you will gain more clarity. You will start to know what the larger vision of your life is. But at the moment, there is still a lot of purging going on, a lot of clearing. So let this vision be shown to you over time. I have one more message to give, and that is there is a lot of light on earth, but that does not mean that everyone is attuning to it. So some people are choosing deliberately to avoid it, to stay in their own energy matrix, to be encapsulated. And those who choose this will not be making another choice anytime soon. What I will say is that people who are living in the matrix, so to speak, let them be. Don't pester them. Don't force light into their lives when they don't want it. Let them be. And in fact, by leaving them alone, they will more likely come to you for support, whether these people are family members, friends, acquaintances, people who live in your community. Don't force things on people. Leave them alone and let them come to you if they want something. And also, don't presume that you have what they need. Let them find light in their own way, in the right configuration for them. I have no more messages, but I would like you to know that the week ahead will be very much about going inwards and receiving from the outside. So keeping your focus inwards and being open to what comes into your life, what goodness comes. That is all. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening, and yeah, wishing you a really happy Equinox weekend. And just to say, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And we've got some new videos coming up. We've got an Equinox one that I recorded yesterday that we're hoping to bring out today. But yeah, we've got new videos, so it means you'll be notified when they come out. And yeah, and also if you enjoy these videos, please consider sharing them with other people as well, and just sort of in that way helping the messages of Raphael to reach more people. Um, and yeah, and just to let you know, like I'm still offering the 5-minute messages and the 10-minute ones as well. Yeah, and I'll continue offering them. So if anyone would like a sort of short message, just email me on the website, and it's £10 for 5-minute message or 20 for a 10-minute one. Yeah, and it's something I love giving the short messages. So yeah, so normally when people email me, I do try to get back fairly soon. Anyway, wishing you a lovely week ahead, and lots of love to all of you.